Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this video. So, you may be in a situation that it looks like right now it doesn't feel like a victory, but at the end of this situation it will feel like a victory, if that makes sense to you. It's almost like a blessing in disguise type of energy is what I'm getting from this. Okay, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have Queen of Swords here, so you could also be getting some clarity about a certain situation. You could also have decided to cut someone off because it didn't feel like it was going well. You felt like you couldn't win in this situation when relationships aren't supposed to be about winning, but it was like you kept getting the short end of the stick or something, so you're like, okay, I'm over this. Looks like you and the person that you're dealing with are both kind of feeling some heaviness about the situation between you guys. You could also be having a lot of burdens on your shoulders or a lot of stress, like you have a lot of things to attend to. Okay, so someone could want to communicate with you with some kind of impulsivity here with the Knight of Swords. This person really wants to come forward, speak their mind. It might not be that emotional considering it is Knight of Swords. It could just be more of their thoughts about this situation. This person has a lot of passion for you though with the King of Wands. Like, I think you don't realize how highly they view you or how awesome, how much passion they have for you and how cool they think that you are, because we have the King of Swords here, so this person could be kind of cold. It's interesting, on your side we have Queen of Swords and King of Swords. Definitely could be dealing with an air sign, but this could just be some kind of like harsh communication, either harsh or clear cut. It's kind of a fine line between the two. This person really wants to really make up their mind about this situation is what I'm getting though, because they have all of this passion, so they keep thinking about it, but what they're trying to do is just make up their mind, but you can't really make up your mind about your feelings too often. I guess your thoughts do shift how you're feeling though. Okay, so if you have any sort of question about this situation, you can ask them in your head right now, or just about your life in general, and we shall see. So we have no. Maybe you aren't cutting someone off because it's about this under Queen of Swords. Either that or you're saying no to this person, like, no, I don't want to continue to engage with you. So we also have abundance. There's a lot of abundance coming in for you. So I think through, even though you're stressed out right now and everything feels like a lot, it will be worthwhile at the end of it. We also have peaceful resolution. Okay, so this could be what this person is pondering right now within this situation, like how can we just have a peaceful resolution about this. We also have weight. Okay, so there's something, like I said, it's like once you see through to the end of it, you'll realize, you'll have a different perspective on it and realize it was actually some kind of victory for you. But you just have to wait to see that. Could also change based off of this person's communication if they're the Knight of Swords coming towards you. It's all swords here to clarify. Might be necessary to observe your thoughts a little extra these next few weeks. So we also have caution. Okay, yeah, there's something that you have to say no to, or someone that you have to say no to, because it's almost like if you keep engaging with this, you have to be cautious, you know, with this person. They might have shown some side to you that was maybe a little harsh or cold, so you're deciding to be a little bit more cautious right now. We also have influence. Okay, so you could actually really be influencing the people around you, inspiring them to do something here. Also decision, I just saw decision. Definitely like this person is trying to make a decision about, they want a peaceful resolution, but I'm not sure if they know how to get that in this situation, so they're really trying to think about how to do that. But yeah, there's a lot of people who are looking up to you with this influence card here. Like, I think you're influencing people in a positive way. We also have flattery. Okay, so someone could come in towards you. Maybe it's this Knight of Swords character. And they want to like compliment you. They want to flatter you. So, could be getting some compliments from some people in the near future, perhaps. Could also be maybe you are being flirtatious with someone, communicating with someone, kind of being flattering towards them. And they're kind of waiting to see if that will fall through or if it's genuine for some people, or maybe someone who's flattering you, you're kind of waiting to see if this is just, you know, not genuine. I think if someone gives you a compliment though, you know, just accept it. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So yeah, definitely be careful with your thoughts here. There's something about, like, you might think that this person, for some reason, I feel like you think that this person doesn't have this passion for you, or you think that they might not think that well of you, but they actually really do. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So yeah, definitely a really big focus on thoughts here. I don't know what it is that you or this person is thinking, but it's really shifting the energies a lot, so pay attention to that. We also have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Especially with this King of Wands here, this person could be really desiring for some kind of sexual union between you guys, some kind of physical connection. Okay, so we also have romance. So if you're waiting for this romance to come in, like with this wait card here and flattery, just wait, I guess, because it is coming in with romance, Cupid's arrow strike. So there's someone that you're really going to be admiring, appreciating, and it's going to be reciprocated. This could be someone new that's coming in for you. Either that, or this person is just really thinking about, you know, how you guys can be a little bit more romantic towards each other in the near future. Or they want some kind of romance with you, to do something romantic. To help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Okay, so this might be necessary for you to do in order to move through. It seems like it's just kind of harsh thoughts that are going through your head. So in order to move through this with more ease, it might be necessary to try to stay in a place of compassion. That's not to say you have to continuously be overly compassionate, but at least in your emotional space, you don't necessarily have to be, you don't have to hold on to such harsh energy. Okay, so we also have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So this could be some kind of issue here between you guys. Maybe this person has control issues, maybe you have control issues about the situation, or in general. So it might be necessary for you to let go of that a little bit. Let go of things, especially things you don't have control over. Allow things to just kind of flow. Let go with the flow, but, you know, change your trajectory when you can, if it's necessary. Okay, so we also have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. We also have the romance card. So you're either meeting someone who is really going to stir these passionate feelings within you. Either that, or the person that you're dealing with, like, it feels like a true love situation. And maybe this is why the Ten of Wands showed up, because it's really like, to meet your true love is a pretty heavy thing. We also have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. This might be necessary right now. If you're feeling like there's a lot on your shoulders and like things are really hard on you right now, either in this situation or in your life in general, maybe talk to your friends, ask them for help, ask for some support in some area that you may need it. Okay, so we also have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So pay attention to some kind of issues with codependency here. That's not to say you don't have to, don't worry. I think for some people it's like asking for support isn't being codependent. There's kind of a difference between that. Like, everyone is somewhat dependent on each other and the people in their life for support and understanding, connection, etc. But if you feel really codependent on someone, it's like you can't, it's like this constant yearning perhaps that you might need to look out for. Also, just addictions could be a factor in this situation. So we also have honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. So you actually could be communicating with this person, especially with all of these swords here and wands. It's all wands and swords. You know, speak your truth to this person if you do happen to have a conversation, or if you are in communication with them. You know, speak what's really truly on your mind. Try not to do it so harshly, especially because there's all these swords here, but at least you know how you're truly feeling about the situation and towards this person. So we also have be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. So yeah, you don't have to worry, like, it's almost like you might, know that your authentic self is the best self that you can be. If you're trying to be someone that isn't authentic to who you are, then that's not the best that you can be. Or like that's not a better alternative. Whoever your authentic self is, this is the best self, the best version of yourself to be, if that makes sense. And really appreciate your authenticity and who you truly are. Listen with your heart. You are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. Okay, so definitely a lot about communication here with this person or with someone. And like I said, like with compassion here, I think there's a compassion card. What was it? There's something here about having to really try to see things with compassion. Oh, it was the angel card. Yeah, so really pay attention. Also, pay attention to what your thoughts are telling you about how you're feeling about this situation. And pay attention to what your emotions are telling you about how you feel about this situation. Also, again, if you're communicating with someone, really try to hear their perspective of things. And if you're being honest, that's not necessarily to say that this person will be honest. And if you truly listen to people, it's much easier to tell if they are being honest. But if you're just half listening or kind of rejecting their perspective, then it's a little bit more difficult to tell if another person is being honest with you. So listen, and if this person seems to be honest, just accept their perspective on things. We also have new love, which I get is coming towards you in the future, in the near future, with this romance card here and the weight. Embrace a new opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. So this doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic love. This could be some kind of passion, some kind of love for some kind of art form or for some kind of activity, or just for your work, something like this, a passion, a hobby. But it could also be a new love that's coming into your life, especially with the romance card here. Looks like there's someone who's really going to catch your eye. So we have psychic abilities. So that tells me that the Sagittarians that are watching this are very intuitive people, and you know, you could really tell, it's like your intuition is trying to tell you something, so trust what that is telling you. If you feel it's necessary to speak to someone, trust that that is something that you should do. Not necessarily on a whim, it doesn't have to be that impulsive, but if it really feels like you are being called to say something to someone, to speak some kind of truth to them, trust that. We also have boundaries. So this could be why you're saying no to this person, because they crossed your boundaries in some sense. So it's like, why should I continue to engage with you if you are going to cross my boundaries? That's something that this person has to sort out for themselves. Also, Might be necessary for you to have some boundaries in terms of your work. So if you're feeling really weighed down, really exhausted, you don't have to do everything all the time every day. So it might be necessary to allot certain times for certain things rather than constantly being in this state of like, I have to do this, I have to do that. We also have commitment. So there could be someone coming into your life who really wants to commit to you. You want to commit to them. This could also be a commitment to your work, or you're just really committed to some kind of goal that you want to achieve. However, someone could talk to you about wanting to be committed because they really find you to be a beautiful person. Like, you have a beautiful soul, you have a beautiful face, you have beautiful everything. And you're like, I just want to be around this person. Passion is on the bottom of this. Yes, this person has a lot of passion for you, which is obvious with the King of Wands here. Okay, I think that I will go to messages from your person now. I'm sick of faking and wearing a mask. Okay, so with this over psychic abilities, you could have been able to tell that this person wasn't being genuine with you because you are an intuitive person. So you might have been wondering, like, why is this person not being their authentic self? With this card, be authentic. And it's kind of hard to be around someone who's wearing a mask like that, not being their authentic self, because it's like, who are you? I'm trying to find balance. I wish things were different. You mean the world to me. This person really does appreciate you, though. They really do find you to be someone who is special to them, like you're a light in their life. I want to see you. Call me. I was being immature. Someone is feeling like they were being immature in this situation. They want to talk to you. There's a lot about communication in these cards, so I wouldn't be surprised if you do have some kind of honest communication with someone, is what it looks like. Because they really appreciate you and who you are. So thank you, Sagittarius. I hope that this helped somehow. I hope that this resonated. If you'd like to tip me for this reading, the PayPal link is in the description. Also, if you like a personal reading, just please email me. The email for that is in the description as well, and we can discuss prices, different readings that I offer, things like that. Also, don't forget to like this video if you liked this video, and to subscribe if you want to subscribe. Thank you.